Hello there once again, people, and welcome to yet another Quake C modification, exploration, whatever you may call this thing. This time around, we're checking out Teleweapon Patch, made by Ronald E. Mercier, the DM, on August 28th of 1996. Actually, it's just a few days away from today. So let's see here. It requires Quake 1.01 registered, and yeah, it's basically version 1.1. He decided that the Teleweapon patch is going to be used to add features to Quake which should have been in the game to begin with. So yeah, he's basically added a few enhancements to the lightning gun. He fixed the annoying bug which would kill Jib players standing near, but not in the water when someone discharged the lightning gun. This has happened to me a few times, and I hear numerous people complain about it in my LAN games, so I fixed it. Also, when shooting the lightning gun into the water, and you are not in the water, players in the water will now take 1 point of damage. Okay. Actually, yeah, that makes sense. Damage will continue until the player either gets out of the water, or gets far enough away from the lightning bolt. I see. So basically you charge up the water or whatnot. That sounds different, to say the least. So yeah, something we really can't see, but yeah, something which also sounds like it could be rather overpowered. Because couldn't that just mean like you could like now decimate things that are in the water? So like rotfish or whatnot, you just basically shoot the thunderbolt into the water and it causes things to constantly cause damage. Yeah, that sounds like it could be pretty powerful. Not more overpowered than the charge thing to begin with, but that's aside the point. And yeah, that is bad enough, but this feels like even more powerful because now there's no consequences for the player. It's not burned through your ammo or anything like that, so why wouldn't you do it? So yeah, needless to say, I'm not a big fan of the idea, just because there's no real consequences for the player in this idea. So let's see here. Let's get to like a level with some rockfish. And it's a good map. No target, no equip it. We're gonna fly over here, we're gonna impulse 9 it so we get some weapons. Let's just get the scrag. What I wanna do... Well, this isn't gonna work because there's the bars right below me. Let's see, if I go like around here, this will trigger this open. Except right now, if I fire this into wire, so you see I'm just able to kill the fishes just by firing in there. Now I could just swim in here and like kill the fishes, but that's aside the point. Yeah, the other way, basically, you lure them, and it's like you just fire around, and you can basically blow things up. No consequence. Now, it's a very minor thing. It probably is a bad idea to do it, but it is a thing that exists now. So, yeah. Anyway, the biggest thing to do with this one is really that it allows you to shoot weapons through teleporters, which has been pretty much a thing through a lot of these different variants. So, yeah, this is yet another one where you can shoot, like, things through the teleporters. So, you see, you heard that? This has been done in various other modifications. This one's not really that special. Like I said, the more special thing's definitely the lightning gun mechanics. Like I said, I'm fixing that one bug, which I don't really care about at all. That sounds like a rather, yeah. It would kill Jib players when staying near, but not in the water. When someone discharged with the lightning gun. So yeah, basically you're near the water and you discharge, it may kill you. So it's basically a wider radius than it should be. Doesn't really matter too much, and if anything it makes more sense because it's a bigger side effect than something like that. So you want to be away from the water or something. And yeah, like I said, the whole shooting into the water thing just sounds like it gives more power to the player in a way. Because now it's like you can shoot into the water and you just cause enough damage to kill a rockfish easily enough. Like I said, it's not the biggest thing in the world, but it is something that basically allows you to kind of just blindly shoot and promotes almost shooting into something and not really aiming right. Which I don't like that. I'd rather something that promotes proper aiming. The discharge thing is bad enough, but at least that punishes the player with death. So add something which doesn't punish the player in any way for doing it isn't exactly my mindset. So the White Thunderbolt will no longer kill players not in the water when discharging, which already was done. So yeah, basically the other two already were done. Basically the only thing that was apparently in the original version was you could shoot things would go to a teleporter. See, I just added some various mechanics that should have been there to begin with, but weren't there. Like I said, all this has been basically in the other things that we played, so nothing really spectacular there. And like I said, the one mechanic it really does add that's unique is something I don't really like. It does make sense somewhat, because like I said, it's like as you shoot into the water, you're kind of like charging up the water, and it's the same idea as when you're discharging. And it's not the end of the world because discharging is already there. But like I said, it's the whole idea of one punishing the player, one not. If you were shooting into the water and it caused you damage as well, that might make a bit more sense. But as it stands, I'm not a big fan of it. So yeah, you can teleport jibs and backpacks, all that. Already have all that on the server. So yeah, all the different projectiles can be teleported. Other than that, there's really nothing here. Yeah, it's really simple. Like I said, it's basically just the teleport mechanics and, well, those two things with the Thunderbolt. So yeah, really not the most spectacular things in the grand scheme of things. It's my first attempt to patch it quick. Let's see here. Rockets and nails don't always get teleported. Sometimes you have to shoot the teleporter just right in order for them to go through. Grenades always seem to work. After a rocket or nail is teleported, its velocity is, however, reduced. He doesn't really consider any of these problems to be that important. It just adds a level of randomness to the patch, which he kind of likes. So yeah, that's really everything. Nothing really that spectacular here. Thank you all for watching. As usual, it's been an adventure, and I guess I'll see you all next time.